And can we do walk-in?
Yeah.
So you start out there,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll walk in from off camera.
Yep.
Your name and my name are...
So I am DPC 123.
And I'm Cam. And together
We
are...
doing this podcast.
Together. Once.
And yeah.
For.
Once for
All.
Once for all. Oh, okay, I see.
Do you like to feel inspired?
Yeah.
The honeybee only knows how to seek what serves its community. So if you're that type, then you are doing the right thing.
I love my community, man. I feel like we have like a very strong bond.
You can have a drink. What would you say is the most important thing of being creative?
I personally think that to be creative, you must be able to be like somewhat of like a jack of all trades. Like if you're trying to be creative on YouTube, you need to know how to film videos, edit videos, make thumbnails, make descriptions, ideas, and all of that.
Yes. My favorite feeling is making a video that I can feel proud of.
Yeah.
And what are the things that you feel the most enjoyment about in video making?
I personally love the editing process. It's one of my favorites, and that's the one part which I spend the most time doing.
Yes. And what question do you have for me?
I want to ask, what's like, as a big influencer yourself, what are some of the struggles or anything like that have you had to go through to push through to where you are right now?
I received a flirty DM, and I need to make sure that I don't feel too proud and stay in the humble area.
Yep.
Before your relationship, would you be a flirter?
No, not really.
Yeah.
I was more like the quiet person in the corner.
Yeah.
I'd be the person on, like, in a party. I'd be the person on the dance floor, but just being there,
Yeah.
not doing anything.
And what would you say at the parties?
Nothing much. I just try to make friends with people.
Yeah. What do you think of parties these days?
Depends on the party. I haven't been to many like parties. I've been to many like birthday parties and stuff. But the few that I've been to, which are like, there's like some parties which happen in some of the bars and stuff in town. They are pretty insane and like how packed they can be. Like there's one bar called Red Square in town, which is sadly shutting down soon. They had like the best like EDM music in Wellington, so many people would come into that bar.
Yeah. My advice to anyone who wants to have fun is party until your smile gets big and go home before the clock hits 11
AM or PM?
at night.
Yeah.
What time do you go home from Red Square?
If I was out going to like bars and clubs, I would go home around 2.
Yeah, that's late.
Yeah. So we'd normally leave home late
Yeah.
and then come back a little later. So it would be maybe like the same time as what you're saying, but we just pushed it out by a couple hours by leaving later.
Yes. Can we make up some inspirational phrases together?
Yeah, I can try to do that.
You can look
That camera.
for a moment
Yep.
and I will start the phrase and you finish.
Okay, let's see if I can do this.
If you have a challenge when you're at a party late at night, make sure that you speak to someone and say
that whether you're mean or not, I'm not too fussed. As long as we're all having fun, that's the most important thing.
yeah. And you do one for me.
Whether you got invited to the party or not, as long as you are happy with yourself, then
You can make friends with someone you're related to.
yeah.
Who are you friends with that you're related to?
It's a difficult question, actually. I'm not sure, actually. That one I'm not sure of the answer for.
Can I be friends with someone in your family?
If they're up for it, then yeah.
Who would I suit being friends with that you're related to?
Probably my cousin.
What's their name?
His name is Krish.
Krish.
He does live in India, but he speaks good English because he's been learning English.
Can you show me a picture?
I do not have a picture of him.
Can you
now.
describe? What?
He basically, last time I saw him at least, he has long hair and looks similar to me, but not quite. And he's a year older than me.
And he's friendly.
He's very friendly. He's a bit of an introvert to my memory, but I feel like he would, once he gets used to someone, he's normally fine.
Can you say a message to Krish about me.
Krish, if you are watching this for any reason, Cam is a very, very lovely person, and yeah, he is very respectful as well.
And I want to describe you for anyone who doesn't have you as a friend.
Yep.
DPC is a musician, a creative person, loyal and generous, and very good at teaming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like my collaborations.
Yeah. Can you tell the story of how we became friends?
It's a bit of a left field one, actually. I knew a couple friends back in college, which is high school for the people who don't live in New Zealand. And in college, I was taking a class which was digital technology, so like programming and all that. And then there was two people who were like, yo, you should collab with this guy called Divorced Dad 83 and then show me your profile. At first I was hesitant because I saw like all the reels and stuff. But then I'm like, let's just see where it gets me. Let's just see what happens.
Were you nervous because I was a person in the manosphere?
I was nervous because of the type of content that I saw. Like it was more like really awkward when I, just from the outside. It was like that. But after getting to know you a lot better and all that, I'm glad I met you.
Because it's more inspirational.
Yeah.
Or something different.
Yeah, it's more inspirational. But yeah, they introduced me to your content. So then I flipped to a DM saying, yo, when you were back in New Zealand, because I saw it says that you lived in Aussie in your bio. And then I remember that you said you were having a meet and greet in 2 weeks' time. To which I said, yo, do you want to collab on a reel? I just dropped a new song. And you were fine with it. And then we met up 2 weeks later on your live stream and filmed a reel which got right now has 235,000 views.
Mm. And you love making music?
Yes.
And you love making videos?
Yes.
Do you love them the same?
I would say I love video creation more, but I love them almost the same.
Which one, if you could only do one for the rest of the month?
Rest of the month?
Season.
I would still do video creation. That's one thing I would love to do forever. Whether I drop music or like slow it down a bit more, I would still want to do video creation.
Yeah.
I'll still have music going because I'll be writing stuff in the background, but I'm going full force on video creation.
Yes. Which one did you discover first?
Music.
And what captured your heart?
So the story of how I became a musician is actually kind of sweet. So I have a friend by the name of Sashil, and back in 2020, he started creating music under the name Young Sash at that time. And then I'm like, yo, this is kind of cool. Can I just hop on a song with you? He's like, yeah, sure, let's just make a song. So then I found a beat. He basically wrote all the lyrics to that song. I had no idea how to write music at that time. And then we recorded it. And I really enjoyed the process. And then we dropped it on SoundCloud. It is no longer there, sadly, because we absolutely hated it. So it was there for like 2 years, and then I think I deleted it. It was on my page.
I'm sad to hear you deleted it.
Yeah.
One of my first videos I made was me dancing to Eminem, and the video is still online
Yeah.
for 20 years ago.
Wow.
How old are you?
I am 20.
That's why when I made it, when you were coming to the earth.
Yep. What was I going to say? So then we just started making more music. So we have the second song we ever made, which is been deleted from the internet, but not deleted fully. We have the file on our BandLab projects.
Is that online?
It is not online, but it is in a private file for both of us to go back to if we want to.
What's the lyrics about?
Honestly, I was just kind of singing. I don't know what it was about. He wrote it for us. I don't think I actually started writing stuff until like at least a year into making music.
What's the first song you wrote about when you wrote the lyrics?
So the first song was called Best Friends, and it was just basically hyping each other up.
And was that one about Sash and you?
Yeah, and it was about me being like the new kid on the block in the music scene.
Yes. I want you to know that I think it's awesome that you put yourself out there and that you always working creatively to be better.
Yeah. That was my first time doing something like that because I've never been a creative person up till that point. I was always literally the person in the corner, literally. I was not a sporty person. I wasn't really a creative person my whole life up till that point. I'm just like, let's just try this.
Yes. And now that you've tried it, will you stay with it?
Oh, yes. I will definitely stay with it. I've been doing this for like 5 years now. So I'm quite happy and how I've improved and how I've been able to get to one of my dream jobs, basically, which is content creation. I've been wanting to be on YouTube since I was in primary school.
I'm very glad to hear.
And music was my gateway to it. So, how did you? What started Divorce Dad? What was the origins? What's your origin story?
My journey has been full of ups and downs, and I'm okay these days.
Yeah.
But some parts of my history make me feel uneasy, like heartbreak,
Yeah.
and betrayal.
Yeah.
So then I made videos to process the feeling.
Yep.
And I had some days where I would not have any tears left from the breakup.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Can you sing?
Can I sing? Is there a specific song you'd like me to sing?
Something joyful.
Something joyful. That's a good segue to my latest song, which is about having a good day. Would you like me to play the song for you as well?
Can you play the backing beat and sing the song?
I don't think I have the backing beat, but I can sing along to the song.
Thank you.
It's beats, make it funky, funky, funky.
Gotta have a good day, soaking up the sun, yeah, I'm glowing with the rays, today is my day. Gonna have it my way, okay, I gotta have a good day, soaking up the sun, yeah, I'm glowing with the rays, today is my day. Gonna have it my way, okay. That's the chorus of that song.
I still feel sad.
Okay. How about... I'll play another chorus. It's one of my older songs. It's called Feeling Lucky. Chilling with the gang, gonna have a spaz, shouts out Young Dollar Sign and Kiani World. Feeling lucky everywhere I go. Feeling good cause I'm on the go. Let's go, put on a show. Hey, let's go. Feeling lucky everywhere I go. Feeling good cause I'm on the go. Let's go, put on a show. Hey, let's go.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. Does that make you feel a little more happier now?
That song helped me move my brain to another thought. What's your favourite area at the supermarket?
Oof. As a person who loves like sweet stuff, I'd have to say the confectionery aisle.
And what is the treat you take home?
My go-to would probably be the Whittaker's Hazelnut chocolate, which is basically like Whittaker's milk chocolate filled with like a Nutella kind of substance on the inside.
Whittaker's is in the same city that you live in.
Yep, it is in Wellington. The factory is in Wellington and it's in Porirua.
Yes. At the supermarket, if you had a moral dilemma and witnessed somebody picking up something from the deli and hiding it, what would you do?
If I saw someone picking up something and then just trying to hide it,
But they had a face that you recognised.
Well, if they had a face I recognise, I'd just go up to them and say, "What are you doing with that item?"
They were your enemy.
I would still go up to them and say, "What are you doing with that item? You got to put it back unless you're buying it."
And they were going to buy it.
Then I'd let them off. I don't really care if they're my enemy. As that if they've done nothing wrong in that situation, then it's fine.
And if they were already out of the supermarket and laughing about how they stole, what would you do in that situation?
I won't be able to do much, but I'd probably tell the supermarket staff.
to tackle them?
Well, no, I feel like that's a bit much. I would say to check the cameras, get a photo of the person, and then if they come back in, then just
Hold them down
not let them purchase anything.
without cash.
Just generally, like if they've stolen anything, they'd get like a telling off maybe when they come back. If they come back.
And the supermarket said, DPC, we've got him tied up in the staff break area, and we agree with your decision. He needs to be told off. Say what you would say in this, and say it as I'm the enemy.
Well, the first thing I would say is, why is he tied up? And the second thing I'd say is, well, if I was speaking to the person, I'd be like, why'd you steal that food?
I'm so hungry.
I mean, if you bought all this other food, you could have bought this one item.
I've got relatives that are also hungry.
I mean, if they have money, they can buy it. If they don't, then if you have money, so then you can buy it for them.
Can I please borrow half of you?
Of me? No.
Why?
Only because you didn't ask earlier. If you asked earlier, then I may potentially have the chance to think about it and then maybe be generous.
If I see you on the way in to the grocery store at 7 p.m. on Thursday, and I spend less than $15, can you please pay half? And you look to the supermarket workers in the darker part of the room, and they are nodding with a sparkle in their eye. They are willing to, if you're willing to meet in the middle with that.
I mean, if everyone's willing to and everyone agrees on something, I wouldn't mind doing it. Because it's an agreement from everyone, which is the best case scenario.
And can you tell me about other internal conflict that you've had?
Honestly, I don't think I've had much. My only internal conflict is when I'm editing my videos. It's like, does this shot look good? Or does this song need to be here? Does this sound effect have to be here? Do I want to cut this bit out of the video? Do I want to leave it in? It's like, those are my internal conflicts.
When I edit sometimes, I think I never realised how much I look like the guy from 300, Jared Butler.
No. Yeah, I can kind of see that. If your content was a food, what food would it be?
Had the sweet and sour sauce packets from McDonald's.
Sweet and sour sauce packets. I don't believe I have, but I can probably imagine what it tastes like.
Have you had the chicken nugget?
Nope. I am actually vegetarian.
Oh.
So no, I have not.
I'm sorry for saying chicken.
No, it's all good.
Have you had a crab apple?
I'm going to say no. I don't know why I haven't had any of these foods yet.
What do you picture when I say crab apple? What do you picture?
I think I've heard of it enough where I'm picturing an apple that is tangy but not too much, and it's sweet but not too much.
And what do you picture it looks like?
Let's be creative with this one. An apple with legs.
And what sort of energy and personality?
Energy would be mediocre, I'd say, and personality, I would say, like aggressive.
So is that how my content is?
Not really.
Oh,
I feel like yours is more chill.
have you tried Vegemite?
Yes, I have. It's not as bad as people say it is, but it is still pretty bad.
I enjoy the tang.
I wouldn't prefer having it, but if it was the last thing on earth, I wouldn't mind it.
What is your controversial opinion that you are nervous to share?
This is so controversial. I believe pineapple belongs on pizza.
And what about with politics?
I don't really talk about politics. I have no idea anything about politics. Yeah, that's personally what I think about that.
What about the rules of small talk when you make friends? How long should you do it?
I kind of just I don't really small talk. I just kind of just try find common ground, and then I start working with that, and then build a bigger and bigger relationship with that person.
What is the best feeling when you meet someone?
I would say the best feeling is when you guys just click. You guys just you have good chemistry together, because then you know that they'll be on the same page as you for most of the time.
And what would you say if someone said, how do you feel after you guys clicked?
I mean, I would feel close with the person. Probably spend more time with them, just to get to know them more, be closer friends, and then just enjoy the company.
What hero do you relate to?
I feel like I have to go with the most relatable one, which is Spider-Man, which is the broke, like early 20s guy, because in as much as I feel like I'm not super broke, just the battles of life, as Spider-Man also experiences, is what I can relate to.
Would you ever do a upside down kiss?
Probably not.
Neither.
When you okay, so may sound a bit selfish to me, but when you first heard my music, what did you think of it?
My feelings when I listen to your songs.
Yeah, when you first heard it. Like, I need some time.
Can you remind me of the chorus by singing it?
So that chorus I did not sing, but the lyrics was, you had me feeling like I had you to myself all the way for the long run. You hadn't made your decision, now it's clear. All you wanted was to have some fun. I need some time to get away from it. I need some time to stay away from it. I need some time to get away from you. To get away from you.
Feeling like dancing.
Feeling like dancing? That's good.
Yeah.
That's what we like to hear. We just like the positive energies.
And intrigued about the person who the song is about.
Honestly, that song wasn't really about anyone. It was just about, I think what I told you, which was the meaning, was it's about trying to take time away from a relationship to work on yourself.
What relationship?
At that time, none. It's just basically just us filling in someone's shoes who we don't know, but just what they might feel.
Yeah. What is a habit of yours that you need some time away from? What's a bad habit that you have?
I
Think of a worse one.
feel like I overreact a bit too much sometimes.
What sort of thing do you mean by having a stressful face?
How do you do stressful face? What?
What sort of thing would make you feel overreact?
I feel like sometimes when someone says something that is not necessarily along the terms of what I would like to hear, I start fighting them a little bit. I try not to be angry most of the time. I like just staying calm, cool, collected, but occasionally it'll get me where I just get a bit annoyed, and then I feel like I'm overreacting when something is like such a small situation.
Can we do a practice? And the first one, you show me your overreaction, and the second one, the more zen DPC.
Well, right now it's basically the more zen of me.
And let's see the overreaction. What's something I can say that would make you mad?
Ooh, it's difficult, because I've learned to not really get offended by what anyone says. So I don't really get that mad anymore. It was more like when I was more of a kid, a teenager. But yeah, I don't really remember much of what does it to me anymore. I've learned how to just be able to take what people say with a grain of salt.
Can you show your angry reaction?
Let's just do a yell real quick. Let's just.
We'll pull this away.
Yeah.
And do it as realistic as you possibly can, because this is when you really feel it. So imagine I said, DPC, you're getting moved into a tent in the yard, but it isn't where you live currently, and there's just a boiling jug of water and 2-minute noodles for the next 3 nights.
What? No! I need to go back to where I live! Yeah, that's pretty much how I am.
But
well, that was a bit of acting, though, at the same time.
We'll do one more where you're properly angry.
Let's see.
DPC, yell like I just betrayed you.
No!
But you're giggling.
No!
And now laughing. Okay. So your anger is like a supervillain.
I mean, you said laugh while angry, so I guess the combination turns out to be kind of a supervillain laugh.
Which supervillain do you most relate to?
Hmm.
And I'll move that bit closer to you again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to think about this one for a moment. I'm not sure actually. This is a question and a half. Let's go with
Looks wise.
looks wise. I have to go with the guy. Have you seen the movie Venom? You know the villain in that one, that in the first movie.
Is it Michael Keaton?
No, it's the Tom Hardy Venom.
Is it the ginger guy?
This Venom. No, the villain in the Venom. He was also a symbiote, which turned into Carnage. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
And it's Woody Harrelson.
probably.
Yeah.
I feel like that. Yeah, that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
What is a strong opinion that more people should have?
Can I reuse one?
That we have already said?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I feel like people should give music a chance. Some people, when they hear a different genre, they listen to it once and then they just start hating on it if they don't like it that one time. I'd say give it 2, 3, 4 more listens, try different artists in that genre, and then just give it a chance. You might like a couple songs.
I agree. And what's something you've changed your mind about and you're glad you changed your mind?
I've found out that video production on a consistent level is difficult. And then I've kind of made my mind up to it, saying that, like, yeah, it's difficult. You're just going to have to get on with it and then pump out content. Because I do weekly videos. So I have to film a video or multiple videos over 1 or 2 days. And then so what I try to do is film multiple videos on the day I'm filming. That way I have at least 2, 3 weeks of content.
The woodpecker doesn't know how many taps it will take for the hole to be complete.
Yeah.
The entrepreneur doesn't know how many interest increases it will take till he's content.
You just need to keep pushing, keep uploading. One day there will be a group of people that you find who will like your stuff. And that's pretty much the entirety of content creation.
Thank you. Into there. Do you want me to stay or you'll stay?
Stay. Oh, like, I do have one more thing to say though. Before we started filming, you mentioned that you had something you wanted to say about content generally. What was that? What was the question that you had for me?
What did I say when I said that?
I think it was something. What was the question? We were doing it during our what we're having right now. We're in a studio, so we had a sound check. So, it was something you said during sound check, and you said would be a good question to ask during this.
I think that was about the process of making content, and I was wondering which part of the process puts the largest sparkle in your eye.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, true. And then I said it was editing, because then I can create my piece of content.
Yeah. And then I would say, what is the second favorite?
Thumbnail creation. Because then I can like overreact a bit. As much as it is clickbait half the time, it is still genuine to the topic of the video.
And you can direct us now for a really fascinating thumbnail.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll both look at that center camera over there, and then try do the most expressive face you can. Any sort of thing that you want. We can put like I like to do hands on the head for mine.
Okay.
On your own head. I do both, and then I just go like.
And then, can I do on my stomach?
Yep.
And are you going to yell again? Are you going to yell?
I act like I'm yelling. But I can yell.
You can yell. You go. You yell.
Ah!
And do you want to do a second thumbnail?
Let's just do a real simple one. We'll just go thumbs up towards that center camera over there. Go thumbs up. Yep, that is perfect.
And will you count down?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And then you can put it in reverse so the thumb goes up.
Yep.
So people know to like and subscribe.
Subscribe down below, guys.
To DPC 123.
And Divorce Dad 83.
And what is your Instagram?
So my Instagram is, my handle is at DPC123official.
And your YouTube?
The handle is at DPC123official.
And email email address?
Email address for people who want to, for like paid promotions and other stuff. It is mail at DPC123. Nope, never mind, hold on. It is DPC123 at
Hotmail.
proton.me.
Proton.
Yeah.
Any other?
I have a SoundCloud. I don't remember what my handle on that one is, but if you just type in DPC123, you should be able to find me.
And the new song?
And stream my new song. It's called Have a Good Day. I played it at the beginning of this podcast for Cam. And I personally think it's one of my personal favorites and my best song that I've made so far as a solo artist.
And I think if you play that song while I exit.
Yeah, we can do that.
thank you for being on the podcast.
No worries. Here we go. Here's a song.
Beats, make it funky, funky, funky.
Do you have any other questions?
Not really.
No, nothing else to promote. Okay.
Gotta have a good day, soaking up the sun, yeah, I'm glowing with the rays, today is my day.
Will you sing?
Gonna have it
My way. Okay, I gotta have a good day. Soaking up the sun, yeah, I'm glowing with the rays, today is my day. Gonna have it my way. Okay.
Got some sunny days, now my life's going up ways. No red lights in my way.
Going like a flare. Walking with the balance in my step. This is gonna be a good day, yeah. Absolutely positively, always happy, never negatively. For my mental health, I should be positive and happy, yeah. Give that positive energy back to society. That ain't talking, no negative rivalry, but the positive ones you have with your friends. That's why we call it banter, not slander. Because we are never being mean to each other. We were just messing around here.
Why would we call it banter, not slander? Because we are never being mean to each other. We are just messing around here. Got a cloud
Cloud inside, yeah, I'm shining so bright. Cause I know this day's so right. Because I gotta have a good day. Soaking up the sun, yeah, I'm glowing with the rays. Today is my day. Gonna have it my way. Okay, I gotta have a good day. Soaking up the sun, yeah, I'm glowing with the rays. Today is my day. Gonna have it my way. Okay. I hip and I hop, I drip and I drop. New bangers on the spot like a hurricane. I swirl and I twirl, so sweet like a twirl. Not that like the milk that you just spilled all over your kilt like a Scotsman. I'm blowing the pipe, feeling the high. I'm up in the sky, I ain't got a shade of blue. I got the red, yellow, indigo, every color on the rainbow. Feeling good from head to toe. Jumping around like I just won gold. Thumping the ground like whack-a-mole. And I ain't talking no pest control.
thumping the ground like whack-a-mole, and I ain't talking no pest control.
No cloud inside, yeah, I'm shining so bright. Cause I know this day's so right. Because I gotta have a good day. Soaking up the sun, yeah, I'm glowing with the rays. Today is my day. Gonna have it my way. Okay, I gotta have a good day. Soaking up the sun, yeah, I'm glowing with the rays. Today is my day. Gonna have it my way. Okay, yeah. Thank you for having me.